Hello guys, Eugene and Compton Gardener. We're out here in my backyard garden. This is my 4 persimmon trees here. And just want to talk a little bit about peak ripeness, right? Fully ripe persimmons. Here in Southern California, we have the luxury of growing our persimmons all the way until they're fully ripe on the tree. However, the birds love these, so what I do is put these nets around them. Look how heavy this branch is right here. I really need to thin this one because this filling is about a good 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. And that's, you can see, a bunch of fruit right here on this little branch. It's getting weighed down. But of course I have to wait for my fruit to fully ripen. Now, a couple people at work, you know, they have persimmon trees as well, and they'll bring in their fruit, and people always ask me, you know, did you bring in those fruit? Because they're used to me bringing fruit in. I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure whoever brought those fruit in picked them prematurely, and that's not how I get down. You know, a lot of people leave, like when they pick the fruit, they'll still have some green on the top. Like this is my giant persimmon. You can see it's a little green at the top there, and that's how people will pick them, which resembles the persimmons that are in the stores, which they pick early for shipment so that it could last longer. Some more examples here. This is the regular fuyu. I don't know if you can see the color of that. They're usually darker at the bottom and they start to ripen at the top. The top part is the last part to kind of get its color. Those are not ready. Yeah, you can still eat them. These are the fuyu types. You can eat them hard, crunchy. That's how I prefer mine. I don't like them smushy. However, I also don't like them underripe. So the way that I pick my persimmons, and of course, like I said, I live in Southern California, so other places where you have to pick them up early because of the freeze or whatever it is. And you know, persimmons can last on the tree pretty well, even if it's cold, last in snow and all of that. But look at that one. No green at the top there. That's a bad boy right there. Pick him off, and I have this bird net here, so since I'm using one hand here, caught him right in the net. Take off my little net here. Got me a fruit. Check these other ones. There's another good one there. See the color of that? All orange at the top. Still firm. That's gonna be a delicious one right there. Let me have that too. Grab my net. Boom. Caught right in there. This other one as well. I don't pick all of them at the same time, because I just basically leave them on the tree and let the tree hold them for me, because I'm not gonna eat them all at once. So a little snip. One of the things I do have, yep, those fell, but I could go and get those, but it's ants. The ants love this tree because the aphids love these fruits. So the aphids looks like this one could have, well, you can see a little color difference there. And that's because this side was down. All right, so didn't get that much sunlight and stuff, but this is still good. There's no green at the top there. But like I was saying, the aphids like to be right under here, under this husk, and then that's where the ants are, see? So I usually just wash them under some hot water. Kills everything. Give me a little brush and get all in between there. I don't mind the little ants. We all got to survive out here in the circle of life, but they're gonna die today. Just put these over here on my table. So that's 3. There's a couple more, but they hold pretty well on the tree. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave those up there for when I need them. But yeah, get y'all some bird nets. Been saying that for a while. Get y'all some bird nets or some pest nets, whatever they call them online. But I use them for the birds. They're also good for, you know, any insects like the Japanese beetles and stuff like that. I do see one fruit over there that don't have a net, so I'm going to use that net. There's also one up there, so I'm going to go ahead and finish netting those up. They did get to one fruit at the top over there, so I was going to pick it off, but then I decided, nah, you guys already started on that. Might as well finish it. Yeah. Yep, right up there. So, don't look like they're still working on that one. But these are my giant persimmons. See, I got only about 2 of them this year. And here is my Izu persimmon. Cover you back up. And then over here is just it's just labeled as a Fuyu persimmon, which the Izu was also a Fuyu, but this one is just a Fuyu. And then over here, I got 2 coffee cake persimmons. Oh, felt a soft spot on that one. Let me see. Yeah, one little soft spot there. It's time for you to come off because, like I said, I don't like them too smushy. And get my pruner. And that's another way to tell, you know, I feel around them. If I feel any soft spots, then I know that it's getting to that point where it's time to take them off. And then I'll definitely remove it before the whole thing gets soft. When they do, in some years, like right now, it's pretty manageable. I could count the number of fruit, but last year was so many that in order to keep up, I would just prune off a bunch of them and start experimenting with them, making a persimmon cobbler. That one right there was that was a pretty good pie right there. So this year I could count how many fruit up here. So I might make one cobbler, if 1 or 2 cobblers, if it gets out of control, or maybe I'll just make it for Thanksgiving that's coming up, and then just eat the rest of them fresh. I don't can and dehydrate, none of that stuff, because I like my fruit fresh and ripe. I like that juicy fruit. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good one.